All right, so this whole Brendan Schaub saga just got a billion times better. This is one of the funniest things I've seen in a while. If you remember the AMA that Mark Harley did over on the Fighting the Kid subreddit a couple weeks ago, he revealed some interesting information regarding Brendan Schaub and a sync over at Thick Boy Studios, and I thought it was hilarious. I thought this was one of the funniest things that Brendan's done, and now it just got a billion times better because he happened to have Howie Mandel on today for his fight companion, and of course Howie, he's a germaphobe, so a bunch of people on Twitter were warning him about Brendan's bathroom activities, and he seemed kind of concerned by it, so he brought it up during the fight companion, and Brendan was obviously so uncomfortable about it, also because it's Howie Mandel calling him out, a pretty big guest for him, and he's a germaphobe, so he probably doesn't want him like running out of the building. If he realizes Brendan's pissing in a sink, he's probably not going to be very happy, but this was a legendary moment right here, so Brendan should be proud of this. But I'm sure he's probably just even more angry at Mark Harley after all this because now Howie's calling him out basically because of Mark since he did that AMA. So I'm sure Brendan's furious at him. But also now Mark is kind of helping Brendan get that 15K from Schultz by exposing that whole story. And people are kind of on Brendan's side with that. So, it's kind of a good thing for Brendan, even though I don't think he'll care about that. All right, so now let's get to the clip here. This is one of the best fight companion moments ever. Like out of every fight companion, Joe Rogan, Brendan Schaub, whoever does fight companions, this is the greatest moment of all time. No question about it. All right, so here's the clip. It's in the video for now. I hope Brendan doesn't claim it. I feel like he probably will. If it's not here, you can check it out. It's all over the Fighter and the Kids subreddit, obviously, and I'm sure on YouTube. But I'll put it in for now. Hopefully it stays up.
My Twitter feed lit up a little bit more to say, don't go to the bathroom there because you piss in the sink.
Where?
What?
They said that you said this out loud.
Wait,
Does he piss in the sink
don't
here?
go to, I've done
I've
it
never
maybe
seen it.
once.
Okay, but
I mean,
so that was the
it
whole
an
thing.
emergency.
Nobody's talking about the fight. Everybody was saying, Howie, how are you going to go there? He pisses in the sink. Brendan's talked about he pissed in the sink.
I had to pee in the sink one time. It was a state of emergency.
I'll be honest,
Where was the toilet?
I mean, you gotta have a key. It's like Alcatraz. It's a dicey security.
I'll be honest, if I met you on the street and somebody pointed at you and was like, that guy's a sink pisser, and then ran away, I probably would go, yeah, that checks out.
That tracks.
Yeah.
That tracks.
Yeah, the face usually matches the crime. But also you seem like you carry yourself with a swagger of like.
That's right. Brendan Schaub does seem like a sink pisser. He's not waiting around to get a key to go to the bathroom and walk out there. If there's a sink nearby, he's using it. He's that kind of guy. And Howie needs to accept that. If he's coming into Thick Boy Studios, there's going to be some pissing in a sink. And whoever doesn't like that can go F themselves because that's what Brendan Schaub's all about. So, yeah, that clip is amazing. That was hilarious. I'm happy how he did that. Of course, he would do that because he's probably really concerned getting all those Twitter messages and everything. But hopefully he can realize the comedy in it all, even though I don't think he will. But the whole situation is funny. Like, the Fight in the Kids subreddit has been on fire recently. And still, I think this will be the top clip of the year. And I wonder what he's going to say to Mark after this because he's obviously going to be really angry with him. I don't know if he's going to leave him another voice memo. Maybe like trying to get some sympathy, or maybe just being really angry and flipping out at him, or maybe he's gonna let Brian Callen do it again. Maybe they could come out with some 300 pages of evidence. At least they could get the evidence this time. There's no secret Mark's been posting to the Fight of the Kids subreddit, so maybe they could play out that whole thing again, actually for real this time. Brian calls him, flips out, and then maybe Mark's girlfriend or wife, she calls them and flips out at them, and she gets involved. It could just be the whole Bobby Lee thing all over again. And I think it's like the anniversary of that, so it's like perfect timing. I can't wait to see what happens with all this. So make sure you leave me a comment. Let me know what you think about it all. And then check out my Patreon. There are a bunch of videos up there. I'm probably going to be posting another one tonight or tomorrow. And it's going to be a good one. It's going to be about a really cringy Joe Rogan episode that I'm sure you're going to want to check out. And then make sure you hit the like button here, hit the subscribe button, and I'll catch you at the next video.